All right, here we go. How was your day?
Sir, my day was good. How about
Your
your
day
day?
was good. My day was amazing. By the way, you are looking so pretty today. What's special? You are going somewhere?
No, sir, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. You look like you are ready to go to some party or maybe some celebration.
Hila,
Isn't it?
after this class.
You will go where? Could you repeat that?
On my free time with my father, mother, and sisters.
Okay. You are going somewhere in your free time after this session.
Yes,
Right?
sir, but I'm going Mela.
Mela. Okay, what do you call mela in English? Do you know the word for it?
No, sir.
Make a guess. It's quite easy.
I don't know.
Okay, the word for mela is fair. A fair. Okay, fair. Could you speak it?
Fair.
Right. So you are going to visit a
Fair.
fair. Oh, there are some, it's quite similar to the place where you can have some rides, the adventure rides, which includes roller coaster. There is a big wheel. I forgot the name for it. But anyways, well, I hope you have a good time. Anyways, have you completed the homework which I told you to do yesterday?
Yes, sir, I have completed.
Could you recite the two sentences, the starting one for me? You need to speak them for me. Yeah, please.
Doctor, hello. What can I do for you? Praise. Good morning, doctor. I don't feel good. Doctor, come and sit here. Doctor,
Sit.
open.
Come and sit here. Hang on. Come and sit here. Okay. So instead of sat, it should be sit. Yeah,
Ma'am,
go ahead.
can you sit here? Come and sit
Right.
here.
Okay, that's amazing. Move to the next sentence.
Doctor, open your mouth. Since how long are you not feeling well? Patient, since yesterday. Doctor, no problem.
Hang on there. Hang on. When you say like since when you are not feeling well, that's okay. But there is one more way to say the same thing. You can say since when you are feeling unwell. Okay? Unwell is the opposite of well. It just means not well. Got it?
Got it, sir.
Yeah. Okay, move forward. What's the next sentence?
Present. Doctor, I feel weak and do not feel like eating.
Okay. So it's regarding, not having the enough hunger. Okay,
Doctor.
that sounds a good conversation. Well, we can stop it here. You don't need to read everything. That's fine. That's good. I was just checking whether you are able to imagine a scenario in your mind. And you did a good job. So did you do it alone or you took your father's help?
Not my father's help.
You did it yourself. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Well, that's good. And how about the reading practice? Did you practice the audiobook, which I told
Sir,
it to your father? I explained him.
Sir, I didn't understand. Sir, I could not
Regarding the audiobook, you were not able to understand it.
No, sir, I could not understand it.
Okay, no worries, no worries. We will take the thing slowly. I was just, thinking about giving it a try, but no worries. We can do it later. Anyways, so would you like to discuss with this topic? We have an amazing topic, advertisements, although these are quite irritating. But anyways, that reminds me of something. Do you watch TV or any TV shows? Do you have any favorite one of yours?
Yes, sir, cartoons I like to watch.
Okay. Which one? There are many. Which one is your favorite?
Motu Patlu.
What about okay? What exactly do you like in that show? Is it funny or is it like something new or do you just like it for no reason?
It's funny.
Yeah, exactly. That's a comedy show, by the way, so it is supposed to be funny. All right, we all love TV shows, and there are some people they love to watch movies, they love to like watch news, but along with this TV thing, there comes quite irritating, but a usual stuff. We call it advertisements. So, do you know what an advertisement is?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, could you tell me what do
It's
you mean by advertisement? What does it
uh,
mean?
an advertises that when we watch any videos, then it comes. It's like a show, but it's not a show. It's
Hmm.
just an.
Okay. So it's a kind of promotion which people do, like who are trying to sell some products. For example, there is a company owner and they want to sell this pen. So what they will do, they will run some advertisements on some platforms like TV, and it's not limited just to the TV. You can see advertisements on YouTube, on internet, like anywhere on sites, and even in the newspapers. So that's a sort of physical advertisement. That's the traditional ways. What kind of advertisement attract you? Like, do you remember any favorite advertisement of yours, like something which you saw and you thought like, it's quite catchy?
I
Hmm?
advertisement close one come by this close. So,
This, I didn't get it. Like, I'm asking about the advertisement. Okay, just tell me any advertisement you watched recently and that you thought that it's quite good.
there's they tell about clothes. There's one.
Clothes. Okay. I got it. So, what's the name of brand? Do you remember?
Sir, I don't know. Father know it. My father.
Okay. Have you heard about Myntra?
No, sir. I have never heard about that.
Huh? Okay. Well, I can't really blame you. When I was, a 9 year old, I don't remember like I never know about this stuff. Like I just ask my parents to buy my clothes. To be honest, they still buy my clothes. I'd never go to market for buying. Anyways, so what do you think? Why people do the advertise? Do you know the reason?
That that somebody can buy something.
Hmm. And like, what do you think? Like, what's the most usual mode of advertising? When I say usual, so you can just tell any common method which you have come across on any platform.
Sir,
Okay, let me give you options. Option number one, YouTube. Option number two, newspaper. Option number three, TV. Option number four, pamphlets. Do you know what a pamphlet is?
no, sir. I don't know what
Pamphlet
that.
is like a paper where it will be, the information about the product will be written, and you must have seen people on market, they will be handing pamphlets, they will be distributing the papers to the passerbys. Whoever person they find, like they will give you the paper and they will say, yeah, it is our product, and you can have a look at it. They are often like pink colored paper, sometimes they are yellow color, so most of the time like you can even find them on walls, like they paste the pamphlets on walls for advertising.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen
Absolutely.
them? Yeah. We call them pamphlets. Could you speak this word for me? Pamphlets.
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 Right. Okay. So what do you think? Like which one is most popular? YouTube, newspaper, TV, or pamphlets? Which one?
I newspaper.
Newspaper. Okay. And do you like how? Okay, let me ask you. Like, do you read newspaper? Is it
Ha-
available in your home? It comes daily.
No, sir, but it never comes. But we have to go to buy it.
Oh, okay. So you don't have a kind of subscription type thing. There used to be like from the place I belong, we do pay a fee for monthly subscription of a newspaper. We will pay that guy around 1,000 or like 1,200 rupees, and he will distribute newspaper like in that certain colony, like every single day. So that's a kind of subscription. Okay, when you opt for a service for a duration of time. All right. Wait, could you speak it for me? Subscription.
Subscription. Subscription.
Right. So it's a word like when you pay for something and it is a service which is often of a duration. Like it can be 1 day subscription, it can be a subscription for 1 month, it can be a subscription for 1 year. Okay. Well, so do you know? Okay, what makes an ad memorable? I guess you will not know the answer. Most of the time, these are the emotional ads, which attach a little bit touch of whatever we see in our day-to-day life. So, okay, do you remember any ad with any kind of rhyme or song? Any advertisement? Do you remember?
Yes. There is
Okay,
one.
which one?
There's one advertisement about songs. We Saregama. It comes.
Saregama. Okay, so is it an advertisement for a TV show?
TV show.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. Like there was a TV show named Saregamapa. It used to be telecasted. I don't remember exactly. Maybe it was 5 or 6 years ago. It's forget it. Like it's pretty old show. It's very very old, super old. Anyways, so do you remember any rhyme, any song or any phrase related to advertisement?
No, sir, I don't sing song.
I'm not going to ask you to sing it. Anyways, okay, there was a popular advertisement in my times, like when I was a kid, and we even used to sing that. So, do you know about the advertisement of a washing powder called Nirma? Do you remember it?
Yes, sir.
So there used to be a kind of song which was advertisement of this washing powder. So I was asking if you recall it or not. You recall it? I will give you a hint. It was somewhat like washing powder Nirma, washing powder Nirma. Are you able to remember? No,
No,
really?
that.
Okay. Okay. Do one thing after this session. Ask your father about it. Okay. Ask
Okay, I
him
will ask.
like, Papa, Papa, was there any advertisement related with washing powder Nirma? Can you tell me the song? Okay, just ask him. It's a quite good one. And a lot of people started to buy that specific brand after that, that song was launched. Anyways, we are done with the questions. Okay, let's move to the grammar part for the initials. So when you form a sentence, Ritika, do you know the most basic sentence structure which you use? I will need you to look at the chat box for a moment. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, can you have a look at your chat box?
Subject
Please.
plus verb plus object.
I'm pretty sure you know about it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so could you tell me what a subject is?
Subject, we have to take some subject like ice cream, he,
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. And what is a verb?
verb and action.
Right. And what about the object?
Something like football.
Okay, that's pretty relatable. Like I'm kind of surprised you even know this stuff because it's quite hard for you. Like not for you, the kids of your race, for them. But you are a smart one, so you can do it. Anyways, let me explain it a little. A subject is a thing which, like, it's not a thing. It can be a person. It can be an activity. And in short, like it's the doer, something or someone which performs any action is called a subject. Okay, if I say like I am writing a book, I am writing a book, so there is an action of writing, and this
Word.
action is being done by me. So I here, I am the subject. The word I is the subject. Work, you already told me, like it's an action, and for now we will keep it till that thing only, like we will keep it limited. After that, in some next session, I will explain about the verb too. Okay, for now, there is one more stuff we need to discuss. You know about it?
Yes, sir.
Noun. Whenever we start to learn this language, we always start with this noun. So, what is a noun? Do you
Noun.
know?
Yes, sir. Noun is a name of a person, place, thing, animal, emotion, or idea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, what do you really understand by this definition? Like it's a name of person, place, or thing. That's all right. That's all right. But if I ask you in simple words, can you describe it?
First, we have to check if there is a noun in some words.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the common trick, like when you are asked to identify whether there is a noun or not. Well, we are not going to, look into that. Anyways, I will explain it to you. Okay, let me tell you, when I was in my school, there used to be a rhyme. There are some Hindi words attached with it. Kutta bhi gali mein hota hai king. Noun is a name of person, place, or thing. That's how we learned it. It's quite funny. It sounded very good, but we were not able to understand it. Like, what does it exactly mean? So, if I simplify it for you, if you are asked to, if you are given a sentence and you are asked to identify which word is a noun. So, there is a trick for that. Like, you can say it's a trick or a tip. Anything which you can imagine in your mind, whatever you can form a picture of in your mind will be a noun. Okay? For example, if I say a chair, can you imagine a picture? Can you do it?
Yes, sir.
Then it's a noun. Okay? If I say writing, can you imagine a picture of writing? Like, is it an object or an animal or what? Can you imagine?
No, sir, it's not.
Exactly. So it's not a noun. So, in short, if there is anything, like if there is you are given a sentence and you're asked whether this word is a noun or not, the simple trick you have to do is close your eyes, just try to form a picture. If you can picturize that very word in your mind, that will be a noun. If you cannot do it, then it's not a noun, it's a trick. But there is one second condition attached with it. If it is a quality, Okay, that's the exception. Then qualities are also included within the nouns. For example, if I say happiness, sadness, it's a quality or a state. So they are also included in the noun, and we don't have too much of the qualities, so that won't be a burden for you to remember. For now, let's stick to the visualizing those stuff. So let me ask you, how about a pen? Is it a noun?
Yes, sir, it is a noun.
Okay. Then how about a peacock?
Yes,
And how do you know a peacock is noun? What did you do? Can you just explain me? How did you find it out?
because peacock is an animal. So,
Okay.
so
Well, that's true. So can you imagine a picture of a peacock in your mind?
yes, sir.
So it's a noun. Okay. I'm telling this thing to you because like there will be certain situations when the time will be limited, and there won't be enough time to go with the definition and to find it out, like whether this word satisfies this definition or no. So the simplest trick related to noun will be, if it's not a quality, then just close your eyes, try to imagine. If you can picturize it, then it's a noun. If you cannot picturize it, then it's not a noun. Okay? Now, there is one more thing. We call it pronoun. Do you know what these are?
Yes,
Okay, that's an easy one. I am expecting a good answer from you. Could you tell me? What is a
pronoun.
pronoun?
Pronoun is a word that replaces our name. For example,
For example, yeah.
Akshita is sleeping.
Okay,
So,
that's a name.
sleeping.
She is sleeping, right? Okay, so it's not just limited to the names. Pronoun is something which can replace a noun. A noun can be a person, a place, a thing, or anything which you can picturize. If I say the peacock is dancing in the garden,
So we will say
so
it is
it
done
is dance.
in the garden.
Wow, you remember the last session? I told you in the last session that if you have to replace an animal with a pronoun, you will use it. Do you remember it?
Yes,
Are you
sir.
able to recall? Yeah, that's amazing. I was trying to trick you. It was a trick question. I was looking like, let's see whether she remembers or not. You are such a brilliant girl. So proud of you. So, okay, this is the last question. You need to tell me. Okay, a parrot, a red colored parrot. Okay, no. Let's change the question. The parrot sitting on the tree is of red color. Which words are noun here?
Parrot. So it.
Okay, let me write it for you in case you don't mess it up. Uh, since it's quite a big sentence, the parrot sitting on the tree is of red color. So you need to tell me which words are noun.
Parrot.
One, okay.
Red.
Red, okay.
Tree.
Tree, okay. Are you sure?
Yes. Bird.
And bird. Bird is not here. Okay. Well, your answer is right. So let's go through this sentence once more. As I told you, the trick is look at the word. If you can visualize it, then it's a noun. If you cannot do it, that's not a noun. So we will start with the first word, the. Can you imagine the? Is there any picture forming inside your mind?
No, sir.
And it's not a noun. About the parrot, as soon as you will close your eyes, you will see a parrot in a picture. A beautiful parrot. So it's a noun. And same goes for the tree. You can see a tree which you can picturize. You can picturize the color red. So red color. Oh, okay. Let me tell you. In some sense, it can be an adjective, but here the color is a noun. Red is the adjective. Okay, the color, you can imagine the color. It can be of red, it can be of black, it can be of blue. Although here, the both of the words, red color, it can be, it will be considered collectively as noun. It's a noun phrase. About the phrase, we will talk it about in the next few sessions, so you don't need to worry about it. All right. Well, I guess that's all for today. So, what's your homework? Can you imagine? Do you have any guess what kind of homework I'm going to give you today?
Sir, I don't know.
Yeah, how would I know? Because I haven't told you. Okay, your homework for today is you have written that conversation yesterday, the conversation between a doctor and a patient. Your homework
Yes,
is
sir.
you have to find out, like you have to write down the noun words, just the noun words from this conversation. Okay? Read the whole every sentences, try to figure out which word is a noun, which word is not a noun. And whatever you feel like, okay, this word is a noun, write those words down separately. That's your homework for today.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Will you able to do it?
Yes, sir, I will be able to do it.
Okay.